Well, let's see how long it takes Paul to pop into chat today. I'm going to go and tweet this out. Clipboard. Oh, what a day. Of course, Weeble wants to update. Weeble seems like it wants to update quite a bit, in fact. Yeah, really red day in the market. Everybody appeared to be down today at the end. I don't know if I really haven't looked too much. It was a busy day at work, so I really did not get to have a good look at how the overall market was going. That's nice. Get a nice open to close look there. Oh, Tesla news. Tesla news. What are they saying about Tesla right now? That's probably old. Ford poaches another Tesla executive to further EV. Nice. Good news for Ford. Check out what whales are doing with AMC. Yeah, I don't care what supposed whales are doing. SPY, another surprise jump. Oh, for inflation. Yeah, SPY reacting to inflation. Doge news. Cryptocurrency versus real estate. Which should you buy? Jump over on the straight crypto side of the house. After trading lower, will Litecoin get its groove back? Yeah, definitely. All crypto is going to get its groove back. Crypto is just responding to inflation. That's all it is. Somebody just sent 54 million Ethereum to an anonymous wallet. Interesting. Hey, Paul, how's it going, man? Chainlink falls more than 3% in 24 hours. Yeah, everything's pulling back, though. Writers out there, they've got nothing to write about, so they're just making sensationalist headlines. How's your evening going, Paul? We could really use you here in Minnesota right now. Just been dumping snow all day. McDonald's Metaverse, why is that on Tesla? Yeah, definitely wanted to pop in for an aftermarket just because, I missed two streams this week, I think. Just been killer busy with work. And as I posted, the next 10 days or so are just going to be crazy. Might be more than 10 days. I don't know. I've got to actually look at a calendar sometime. But yeah, it's so I was on my way home for lunch today, and my phone rang. We contract out for locators for locating underground lines, and there was a burst water main in one of the towns, and there's some fairly new fiber optics that were put in, so I had to go out there and help them figure out where the fiber was so they could dig to repair the water leak. And a little bit of excitement, meant for a late lunch. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm. The good news about our snow is that the temperatures are getting warmer. We're not getting the super stupid cold right now. Like right now, it's 18 degrees. The next 2 nights, we're supposed to get down to negative 24, though. Luckily, I will not have to leave the house for those nights. But yeah, it's like, so yeah, I wanted to go over a little bit of the scheduling. Of course, a lot of my streaming is around my work schedule and my fiance's work schedule, so we can spend time together. Yeah, I got all the bitter cold, yeah. Uh, I schedule, between, my work and between my work and my family, I plan my schedule as far as streaming around everything else. So, you know, uh, this next week coming up, Monday through Friday, I will be in classroom from 8 a.m. to noon, and get out of classroom, go straight into lunch, which means I won't be coming home for lunch on those days. So chances are next week there won't be any midday streams. But what I might do is I'm kicking around on days when I'm going to be when I'm home. I might do a 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. my time, kind of like a pre-market. Here's what you can look for, the things to keep an eye on type live stream, and then I might do some aftermarket wrap-ups. Like we're doing here tonight. It's just I've got the classroom, and this is part of advancing my career, part of getting the promotions. So yeah, I'll be doing classroom type stuff, and I'll try to do before market and after market streams on times when I am home. But yeah, I'm hoping that between the classroom stuff, and then I've got my certification course that I just got. I passed the one before and ordered the next one just a couple days later, so I'm going straight into more online training and trying to get that done, because I'm hoping to get my promotion before reviews kick in. Nothing like getting any promotions or stuff done as early in the year that you can, and that way you can enjoy them for the rest of the year. So yeah, Spy. That is Spy, right? Oh no, that's a Spy. I don't know why Spy was highlighted. Yeah. So yeah, everything just got beat up. It was looking to be a really good day in the market from the sound of it. AMC, nice, beautiful run up. I knew we were knocking on the door at 21. I didn't know how close we got to it, but yeah, we were 4 cents away from hitting 21. And then people like, oh, day traders, short attacks. You'll hear all the excuses. If you look at the SPY pulled back too. It was it may be beating the horse a bit there, but it's just that you'll hear so much from other channels, all doom and gloom, and you'll hear the shillers that it's over, and no, the whole market pulled back. This is just how the market is. PROG got up to 211 today. Jeez. At 211, I might have actually, I was talking about setting up a high-low swing, last year on PROG, but I've just been a little bit busy with work. But yeah, we're entering a point where a high-low swing on PROG. If you look at it, we're looking at 11. We're currently at 87. God, mathing. Almost a 25 cent swing. So yeah, 25 cent, which trend, if you're dealing with 100 raw shares, I'm not talking option shares, but if even when I'm swinging stocks, I like to deal in solid blocks, whether it's 10 shares, 50 shares, 100 shares. And so if you were swinging a 100 share block, then you could have cashed out, $25 extra per 100. Per 100 shares that you swung, if you happen to catch the top tick and sold at 210, 211, and then get back in at the 285 mark, somewhere's around there, you're looking $24, $25 swing on 100 shares. And every 100 shares just adds to it. But you never unless you're sitting there watching the 1 minute chart, watching your averages, watching everything move, it's unless you're setting limit orders to say, okay, if it hits 210, go ahead and sell. Or if you're using trailing trailing orders to where if it runs up and then pulls back a certain percentage, it'll trigger a sale. I haven't really played around with those too much, but I know you can set them up to say, if it runs up to $1.10 or $2.10 a share, and then it pulls back 5% or whatnot, you can set it up to go ahead and trigger a sale at that point. And as soon as you get notified of your sale, you go back in and say, okay, well, where do I want to pick back up again? Okay, well, let me go ahead and $1.85. Let me set it up to where if $1.85 kicks in, it'll purchase back those shares. Would you mind if I sent a super chat to Clay next week and said I was going to live stream during your normal time slot? If she get home and come on, I'll get. Hey, no, dude, totally. If you're gonna live stream, go ahead and live stream. This is the time I live stream. It's not my, it's not my time. That is, if I stream, that is when I stream. But it's not by any means my time. But yeah, if you wanted to jump on there and get a stream going, yeah, because if I was here on the midday and you were in my stream and everything or whatnot, and I saw your stream pop on, I'd probably have yours running in the background. But yeah, if you wanted to fill in the time while I'm gone, and just let everyone know that I've got like a lot going on as far as work. I may pop in on Clay Bros, just pop in, smash the like button, and tell everyone, yeah, busy right now. I'm just stopping by to smash the like and everything. I'm in the classroom, and that is very considerate, asking and everything, and but yeah, it's certainly not my time slot. I do try to. I try to time it to where I'm, in between Clay's live streams, but, I could, if I wanted to, I could, start my live stream, right at noon, if I started it at noon, but Clay Rose doing his wrap up at that time. So, yeah, it's, the same thing. I try not to, I don't want to take away from his channel or anything. I do pop on there and advertise mine, but. Yeah, PROG, I am, even with us closing a little bit down today, I'm still up over 16% on PROG. I'm loving my PROG. I'm loving AMC. AMC's made such a nice recovery. Up 23.5% in the last week. I just want both of our channels to grow. Yeah, definitely. Well, Paul, that's why, I'll shout your channel out on Claybro stream. The other day I was like, hey, yeah, I was over on Paul's channel, and if people come in here and who was that? Was that yesterday or the day before? I forget who it was. It might have been Toad. But yeah, that's I have no problem. Totally shout that out. I know there are only so many hours in the day and whatnot. That's why, especially next week with how chaotic it's gonna be. I might do some AM, both pre-market and post-market. Yeah, well, it was Toad. Yeah. Now, if you saw in the title, of course, tomorrow we can definitely close out green. Tomorrow, God, there's that 2080 line. We peaked at 2080 today. That was great to see. We got the red line on the chart. That mark right there. We are below it, but a good strong push tomorrow. We could punch through, and not only punch through, but we can hold it. Because what are we looking at? So 19 is up to 14,500. That is a lot of new contracts that came in. That was not even 10,000. Yes, was that yesterday when we looked at it at midday? That was not even to 10,000 yet, and now we're at 14.5. We got 15.3 at the 20 mark. If we recapture 20, that is going to be killer. We are looking at 34,000 contracts going in the money. And I guarantee you, depending upon how we open tomorrow, we could see a lot of buying pressure stepping in just from the hedge funds buying in case they have to cover these positions. Tomorrow could be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Just, they buy to cover the positions because they're scared of not having the positions and it closing high. So they could, I'm sure they've got all kinds of computers running, what they can afford, what moves they can make. I may sell all my PROG to get more AMC. I want to sell my PROG, but I want to sell my PROG where it's a 1-for-1, where every share of AMC, every share of PROG that I sell, I can buy a share of AMC. Well, we are getting out of that range because I have given price predictions on, price zones to watch for on PROG. I still think that 18 to 24 is not outside the realm of possibility for PROG, depending upon how many short positions cover or how many short shares are covered. But I would like to see if PROG gets another good spike up, another $5 spike like it did last year when it ran up to $6.20 a share. At that point, I would step out because I'd be gaining $5 a share, which would just be killer gains. And I would actually start rolling those into some. I'd actually roll most of that into some AMC option spreads, just running running my bull puts that I like. So yeah, AMC, we are at a critical point there. I want to jump over real quick, just see how we closed out on the bull put side of the house. And look how we are going into next week, not this week. Because I don't see much going on this week. But if we look at it, the 15, 50, 16s, those are respectable. Now you got to remember, I always talk about quartering up. Those are on. That just pretty much means you have the potential to gain 25% of the collateral you put up. Well, if you're putting up $100, a quarter would be 25 cents. So here, to quarter up, you'd be looking at the 16.50 because you're only putting up $15 of collateral. So essentially, on $100 of collateral, you're looking at $24 of premium collected. So selling bull puts here, that might even be really good going into next week. I would look to see, we gotta see how we close out tomorrow. See, how much of a push they do to try and get us down to get a lot of those contracts out of the money. But if we're holding around the $10 to $13 per contract for those, that might be a really good point for next week. But yeah, I was so excited when I saw these 50-cent increments open up on the AMC options, because that means that you really can fine tune options trading a lot better. And that was what I wanted. I was debating getting cheeky tomorrow. Like really aggressive cheeky. So we are one day out. Really? What I'm looking at is because how hard the levels are for the looking at all the contracts at $19 and $20. I was almost looking at slipping in just over at the $20.50 mark, collecting $13 per contract for pulling covered calls with a same-day expiration. Now, you'd have to be careful with these if your brokerage is under 25,000. I'm not sure if you would get hit with pattern day trading, a PDT strike for because you would be entering this position and it'd be exiting the same day, or it'd be expiring the same day. So I don't know how that would go because it is same day, but I was never sure, because I usually don't ride to expiration. I look to get out early. But I would be interested in seeing, because if you look right now, look at the theta, we're almost at $11.5 lost in by the end of the day. Of course, this would essentially make the contract worthless at the end, as long as it doesn't get above $20.50, and as long as you don't get exercised on. But essentially, even if you did get exercised, and of course, having a stop loss in place, I'd probably do a stop loss of maybe $20 per contract. Do a $20 stop loss. That's right about a 50% loss if it ran up and triggered. Now, of course, if I was going to enter these tomorrow, I'd maybe do it on the down tick of a volatility spike, or try to top tick before it drops back down again. I have Robinhood for my stock. Yeah, I've got Robinhood is my primary brokerage that I use for everything. But for me, the charting, the charting is why all this is being done on Webull. Plus, I don't have to be signed in to do all this. And if I'm signed in on AMC, I'm, it's always said it's wise not to disclose your positions or anything like that. As far as total share count, total brokerage account, just their legal ramifications. Even on a small channel, someone could create a stir, be like, oh, he's showing, he's showing on the screen he has this stock or that stock and this many shares, so that's an endorsement of the stock. So just doing it on here because the only thing I have on here is Shib, and it's a small position. I mean, my position to Shib on here it's probably not even $200 worth. So I mean, I'm not worried about that on here. I did have a lot more here on Webull, but I got rid of it because I wanted to use this as as the training tool for the channel. But yeah, I use Robinhood because I can customize my option strategies for as far as doing broken wing butterflies and broken wing condors, which is if we were doing day 0, day 1, day 2 options, those would be like week 5. They're a little bit more advanced, kind of like doing any of the arcing options, like where when you look at the graph, it has the points, but it's like an arc, and then it gradually tapers off at the end. I have done some of those, and those ones they're stressful. Watching, just knowing that all the different levels and keeping track of all your different strike prices, I avoid those. I try not to go beyond broken wings. That's about all I do. Or not all I do, but the most advanced that I'll do. Now oh yeah. So yeah, I might get cheeky, and depending upon how covered calls look for AMC, throw some of those out there, just to generate a little bit of money. It's the nickel and diming. So, and as we stated as the title would suggest, and this was mentioned on Claybro stream, I am Root. Want to kind of have a look at Root here, because I forget who it was that was talking about it, but they were talking about day trading and swing trading. I kind of wanted to have a look here. I want to blow this up just a bit. So there's a downward push. 9, 10. Oh, I actually want to get individual days on there. And during Clay's stream, he did say that playing options on Root was dangerous. Looking at the share price, the fact any stock that's under $2, playing straight options with can be risky, because if we jump over on the option chain, first, they're not built out too much. Second, if you look, you got your 50-cent increments, but I mean, look at the open interest. There aren't too many contracts even for next week. This week there aren't many contracts. I mean, there's just there are a bunch of calls in at the $2 mark. Now, if you wanted to play puts, let's jump over. Puts are even worse. So part of playing options is there have to be you could be looking to be the buyer, but you've got to have a seller on the other end. There's just there's not a lot. Hey, Josh, how's it going, man? Welcome to the live stream. There's just not a lot going on with this stock, so you would have trouble. You could have a lot of trouble getting a fill on these, just because there's not much open interest. There's not many contracts open. So you may have trouble. This could be a problem with liquidity. There's not enough interest in it to facilitate doing options trading. So this, if you were going to be trying to flip, if you were trying to do swing trading or day trading, this would be more of a share play. yeah, let's go on. Let's just see how the daily went for them. Daily just getting beat up. So it had the regular market gap down that we saw in a lot of stocks. It did run up a bit and pulled back. I think they will push it down AMC tomorrow to 1833 at close. Oh, if I get into covered calls, 1833 at close would be perfect because that's nowhere near what I'm looking for. Now, Root is on a discount, but okay, let's look a little bit longer. Yeah, Root, I don't even know what Root is. I heard people talking about it in streams, so I figured it was worth having a look at it. So 156. Let's zoom in and see where we get that one. Okay, still at 156. Go on the 30-minute. Go on the 5-minute. Where can we find that? Can we see that 150? Can we see that here? No, we can't. Okay. Oh, you got to go back a little bit further. Yeah, I can't remember who was asking about Root on there, but I just don't. It does not look like the type of play that I would want to enter. So this is going back into January. Let's open it up just a bit. So it peaked on the 26th at 10. 2 days later at 10, it was pushed down. Almost 50 cents. So looking at it, where did we close? So if I was going to be playing Root, which I'm not, I wouldn't touch this with a 39.5-foot pole. I hate to be the Grinch and everything, but if I was going to be playing Root, I would actually be setting a limit purchase order at $1.40 a share, and at most I'd pick up 200 shares and I would call it quits right there. You know, at $1.40, you're under $300. Oh, a lot of times you're averaging 300 is a good number because that is how much the average investor has per month to spend. So a $300, if this was the play you wanted, yeah, I would. You could go $1.50, but looking at it during this pullback, closed $1.93, $1.56 was the low. So essentially, you're looking about a 40-cent pullback. So maybe, yeah, $1.40 would work. Granted, you're $1.90 there. Pullback 40 cents, $1.50. Yeah, I'd go $1.40, $1.50, and I would not get more than 200 shares. I would do an outright limit buy on that. And if it runs down, touches, because if you look after that pullback, it ran up pretty nicely. So you know, looking at how it goes, if this pullback is being reflected here, then potentially after about a 40 to 50 cent fall, you might see it turn around, start to run up, and at that point, I'd be looking to maybe capture, if I can get 30% profit, 25% profit, I'd take it. My friend also says he wouldn't touch AMC either. You see, I don't know. This is the first time I've actually looked at Root. I don't know anything about it, but if it's a short squeeze candidate, yeah, it might be, it could definitely be worth it, more than that. But I've already got PROG as my budget squeeze. I know nothing about. I don't even know what Root does. I literally know nothing about this company. Insurance stocks moving. Okay, financially backed. Lens Root. Bets on stock rise. Yeah, BlackRock lends Root 300 million. Bets on stock rise. Root announces new $300 million loan facility. Root announces closing of new term loan facility with BlackRock. Yeah, all kinds of news on this end of January. Ivanhoe Capital acquisition. Yeah, I don't know what this company does. There might be viewers who are interested in this, so I figure might as well pull up a little bit of information on it. Root. I am Root. Direct to consumer insurance products. So it's insurance. I think that'd be under financials. Oh, just insurance. It's an Ohio company. It's just not my cup of tea. That's not something of I'm playing PROG because Devil's Advocate has done a lot of DD on this. I looked at some of the DD that he did. It lines up. His information is really, really good. So that's why I'm in PROG. This company I know nothing about. The fact that they just pretty much took a $300 million loan from BlackRock, and BlackRock's betting on them going up, but there's no guarantee that they're going to go up. So yeah, it's just they're red bells, or red lights and ringing bells, and just stuff that does not make me like the potential outlook of that. Look at AMC. So you're saying 1833 close. Now, question is, Paul, you say push it down with a close of 1833, but are we going to see a rise in the share price before that, maybe? Oh, we can go and delete that. We don't need that line anymore. So how are we looking volume-wise? Okay, we're still on 30-minute. 14 million over one. Almost 13 and a half. Just under 10 million. Decent volume there. Says AMC is way too volatile to play. AMC's volatility is where you can make money on it. That's the thing. Volatility equals dollars, especially if you play that opening 15 to 30 minutes right, the hands-off portion. If you play that right, you can make a ton of money off that volatility. So yeah, that was today. Let's do the caramello. Let's stretch it out. So that's today on the 5-minute. That 5-minute block, almost getting up to 3 million. Well, that wasn't even the biggest green candle. 4 million there. What do we got here? This. Oh, that was the close of the previous day. Yeah, just over 4 million right there. Kind of make me wondering. I see a nice solid number like 4 million. Let's crunch this down just a bit. What do we got here? Okay, 1.5 million on that minute. This one's going to be less. Oh, they're both 1.5. Hello. discrepancy. Did y'all see that? $1.54, 1.54, 364. There's less than a 500 share difference between these two candles. Both these candles, the volume, 1,504,854, 1,504,364. Those two candles might have been the same company. To see two candles spread apart. All right, what do we got here? That was at 10:39. That was at 10:10. Okay, so there's no exact time to. I was going to say if I looked at it and one was exactly 30 minutes after the other, but it's only 29 minutes after. Yeah, but stuff like that kind of catches my attention when I see two candles that are the biggest candles and they're almost the same number. Almost the same amount on the same candles. If they were 30 minutes apart. Adam Wong Brooks, please play the Warlock. Adam Wong, what are we talking about? The War? Oh, you're referring to the War Beast Mark III back behind me. You're referring to Harley. That threw me off. I'm like, please play the Warlock. Yep. I caught it. It took me a second. Yeah, it's not actually Warlock. It is the War Beast Mark III. 7-string, of course. Because if you're gonna get a Warlock or a War Beast, get a 7-string. Unfortunately, there are people who work midnights here that are sleeping right now, so I am unable at this time to break it down, to bring it down and to jam out. But I may end up doing some streams on, some weekend streams where I might be able to, might be able to break it out and play. But with people sleeping right now, I don't want to be waking up the household. I can pull it down and give you a little bit better of a look on it. Please continue letting them sleep. Yeah, you want a closer look at it? I can pull it down real quick and hey, there's our first bot of the live stream. Yeah, Adam Wong Brooks, welcome to live stream. I don't believe I've ever seen you in here before. That's always nice to see new people popping in here. Oh. Yeah, but let me pull it down real quick. I'm checking the time right now because I do have stuff going on this evening. But bring it in for a closer look here. Anyone who happens to be a Harley Quinn fan would recognize. But yeah, this is I actually got this guitar for playing Amon Amarth and other such metal songs. But yeah, that's one of the many that I have floating around here. which is funny. It's in a case right now. I would have to rotate through my guitars, which I do quite often. If you are a Tool fan, I've got a Jim Root Signature Telecaster, and if you're a guitar guy, because I'm guessing you are because you recognize my guitar on the wall right away, uh, I I took a Telecaster, I wanted to down tune it for Slipknot, of course, and I took a set of baritone strings, and I've got it set up. It is had the action professionally set for B tuning, and I had them set it to where with no adjustments I could take it to drop A. So it's absolutely I like playing Slipknot on my Jim Root Signature. But unfortunately, I have to be careful for copyright strikes. So most of the music that I would play on here would just be me goofing around. I wouldn't don't want to get the channel in trouble. Yeah, but thanks for popping in, Adam. Thanks for commenting. That's I know Mr. Simon. He's wanted me to pull guitars off walls before, and I was gonna kicking around on when I can actually set up to. It'd probably be on weekend or during non-market hours. God, how far do I have to scroll? I want the whole day. Maybe there? There we go. Okay, we got the whole day in there now. Yeah, but definitely Freebird YouTube's. I've never attempted to play Freebird. I would have to train up for that. I wouldn't wanna slaughter it, so I'd really have to train up a bit for that. But yeah, AMC just. So you don't think we'll hold 1850 tomorrow, Paul? You think we're going to get pushed down below 1850? Well, is that financial advice, Paul? Because looking at it, so let's go in. I want to pull bull put spreads for tomorrow. The question is, like limbo, how low could it go? We are in a dangerous zone. Tomorrow's really dangerous for doing spreads, just because for spreads you do have to get a little bit closer in to start seeing more premium collected. So if you look at it, if you're saying 1833, that is where. Yeah, that is really, really dangerous territory right now. The fact that a 60-cent drop and you start losing money. Wife says $17.99 close. Oh, really? So you're saying 1833, your wife's saying $17.99. I should be writing these down. I do want to look next week on the bull puts. Yeah, like I said, the 1650s might be a little bit more comfortable, for next week. And even with your wife predicting below $18, we've still got a $1.50 of buffer room. Because really, you got to go up to the 1750 18s to even not hit max profit on, and you'd be collecting $22 on 50 premium, and that of course is for next week. So we don't know what next week's going to hold, but that's why I like to give myself a little bit more of a buffer room. I will take less premium in exchange for a safer zone or a safer buffer. Yeah, safer buffer. between the current price and where my spread is. Just checking my messages here. Oh, there not enough hours in the day. Too many work hours in the day. And Paul, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a reminder here. I'm close for tomorrow, 2/11/22. Wait. Oh, those are your predictions for the close of tomorrow, 2/11/22. Yeah, I was just peeking at options for next week. My brain bounces around quite a bit. Yeah, looking at it, the spreads would be a little bit dangerous. But if you're calling that kind of a fall, so if Paul's giving financial advice here that we could drop down. So what are we at? 1850. So buying at 1850. We have the put delta at 58 on a dollar. So if we get a push down, those could be buy puts for $54 and a $1 movement potentially close them out for $102. That would be that bad. That'd be 45% gain right there. I might have to look at those tomorrow. If Paul and Paul's wife are saying it's going to end up falling, and if you know it's going to fall, that means that's put territory. Hey, Shib turned green. Hi, Shib. Okay, oh yeah, that's a 4 hour. How are we going in the 5 minute? Ew. Shib, what are you doing to us? Sue me, my wife owns everything. Yeah. That's an easy out right there. Look at that huge. Is that real? That's crazy. That one candle was a 420% loss. 4.20. That's funny. So somebody will see humor in that. Yeah, waiting to see if so much of my crypto, I am literally in a wow. Doge waking up too, so Shib's jumped up almost 1/3%. Now over 1/3%. Doge has turned green. Something going on with crypto here. Bitcoin, they're going green. I believe all these were red earlier. Let's see who else wakes up. Uniswap, are they fixing to turn green also? Well, they're pulled back just a little bit. Oh, Bitcoin gonna go red again? Yeah, look at that horrible. Well, if you sold here and bought here and sold here, you're doing pretty good. I don't like to actively trade crypto. My crypto, I just like to sit there and wait for whatever burn mechanisms kick in. Wait for whatever long term growth they have. Especially with inflation right now, crypto is dangerous to actively trade. But if you want to buy the dips, buy the dips and hold them. I got about 40 million Shib. Not gonna sell till I get crazy money. If I lose it all, wasn't meant to be. Yeah, but depending on when you got in, your 40 million. Your 40 million could be $10, or it could be $200, $400. It all depends where you got in. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of notifications here. But yeah, AMC, I am still contemplating 2050s. I might put some covered calls out there for tomorrow. $40 million for me is 1,300. Wow. So did you buy when it was like really far up there? Do 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 do. Hmm. Oh. So you are saying you said 1833. Wait, I picked the... Let's do a single here. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Okay. Oh, wait, did I have... Am I on the wrong side of there? Okay. I'm just playing around right now, so... So 1833, where we're at 1833. Still be $11 P&L. Okay. Done with that. If I have extra, I'll buy Bitcoin at any price, hoping by 2030 Bitcoin will be worth at least 500,000 per coin. Wow, yeah, that'd be nice. Paul, have you heard of the BlockFi credit card? BlockFi has a Visa card where you earn 1.5% back as crypto, and it is a wallet, so you can hold your Bitcoin in there, and you earn on any coins you have. You earn daily interest. You also earn daily interest on your stable coin. The current stablecoin interest is 8.75%. I believe your Bitcoin interest is 4.5%. So you're earning 1.5% on all purchases, and then you're earning another 4%, 4.5% on any crypto you hold in the wallet. That's the wallet. That's where most of the crypto that I have is. But if you have any interest at all, I can certainly hit you up with the link for that. Hey, Shitsa Inu, how's it going, man? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, I saw you hit me up on Twitter. Oh, that's right, you live in God, why does New York have to be like that? I swear, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. But you can still do crypto through a brokerage like Robinhood or through Webull. You just can't have a crypto wallet. Is that what it is with New York? Because I never understood why they were like that and what they were doing. Yeah, but Shitsu Inu, I saw you hit me up on Twitter yesterday or the day before. Yeah, you retweeted from the live stream yesterday. I followed you. You followed me back. That's how these things roll. But yeah, I may end up, depending upon how tomorrow goes, I might, real early on in the market, pop out some covered calls and maybe set some bull put spreads for next week. Yes, Coinbase, Gemini, and Trust Wallet. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I was looking at other wallets. I think I've actually got a Crypto.com account for their wallet. The only problem was when I went to go fill that out, it was they use plate or plat or whatever it is, and they cannot find my credit union because I have a small credit union. So I wasn't able to sign up for a lot of those. I had no way to finance them. Well, I got my Bitcoin, my BlockFi Bitcoin Visa, and was looking through and ran into the same issue. I had the credit card, but I couldn't fund my wallet. So what I ended up having to do was go on. I've got Capital One for some of my other accounts. So I just got the Capital One 360 online checking account, and that solved some of the problems. So what I have to do is transfer money from my credit union to my Capital One checking, and then from my when it clears Capital One checking, then I move it to my wallet. So it is not efficient at all. It takes forever. There are no rapid crypto buys for me. But yeah, so I might look at 2050 covered calls at $13 premium per contract for tomorrow. And then for next week, bull puts. And what was I looking at there? Well, I was looking at the 1650s. And probably all of them, all around, both the spreads and the covered calls, I'd probably set stop losses at $20. just trying to capture a little bit of extra money. Money's good. Okay. Crow coin, no wallet with them. Oh, yeah. See, I don't know all the different wallets. I don't know all the different cryptos. I know when I saw that there was a credit card that, a lot of credit card rewards suck. It's like you earn this percentage back, but you can only use it. You can only use it this type of store. You can only use it. Cabela's. You can only use it for Cabela points. Harley Davidson. You can only use it at a Harley Davidson dealership. It's like, those kind of rewards suck. But when you can go through and say you get your rewards back as a Bitcoin, and you can immediately turn that into cash. Hey Paul, sorry, having some technical difficulties. Oh. But being able to get your credit card rewards as Bitcoin, as cryptocurrency, as something you can immediately turn into money, it's, that's the way you want, so pretty much like my car insurance, my cell phone bill, Netflix, all my regular payments, they go straight on that credit card. That's the only one I use now, and I try to pay it off as quickly as possible, because what's the point of earning 1.5% back as cryptocurrency if you're paying, whatever your APR is, if you're paying that monthly, for oh god, brain's not working, paying the interest on it. And it's nice seeing crypto recover, because my crypto wallet was down huge. It's down a little bit right now, but it's really recovered from what I was dealing with last week. Last week it was painful. Last week a lot of things were painful to open up and look and see all the red. So it is nice to see everything picking back up, seeing everything recovering. Oh, that's one thing I never did. I was going to look at, see if I had anything green in the market today. On such a horribly red close. Was looking really, really great earlier. I see 2 greens, 3 greens. Yeah, three greens, that's it. My master limited partnership luckily is green. Nothing like being like, oh, you're invested in this stock? Well, I'm a partner in this company. All it really means is I've got an additional tax form I got to fill out every year. But for them, I'm up 9% on the company that I've got the master limited partnership in. I'm up 9%. That is really good considering the way the market is. Mining crypto is way, way, way down also. Yeah, I can imagine the miners are not liking this. Well, yeah, because if they're mining the same amount of coins, but the coins are worth less, not worthless. If they're worth less, that's not as good. Is this one of my BDCs? Oh, a small business loan company. They are green. Good. Good, Anakin. Good. This is my BDC. Yeah, one of my BDCs is green. One of my small business loan companies is green, and Energy Transfer, the master limited partnership that I'm in. Those are my 3 greens for the day. Other than that, the whole market was just getting beat up. Jump over to crypto again. Oh, no, come on. Oh, okay, all crypto's red again. Yeah, just, what a day. What a day, what a day. So, we're gonna, I already know they're not gonna be good. Yeah. Q's pulled back. Yeah, that was funny. when I gave my prediction on AMC for tomorrow. AMC is going to close tomorrow on the Russell 2000. Yeah, everybody pulled back today. This is just, after the gains we had, a pullback was to be expected. And you'll hear people talking, oh, was it a bull trap? No, it's the entire market a bull trap. You can set bull traps on specific stocks, but to say the entire market was bull trapped, no, it's just the market pulling back. Paul, I'm sorry I'm having audio troubles. We'll try again soon. Oh, I take it y'all have something going on the side? Oh, that was another thing, Paul. I was going to remind you of. Do not forget, Monday is Valentine's Day. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Keep going, Frank. I'm going to be back. Hey, new subscriber. Thanks, Shitsa Inu. Glad to have you on board. But I am actually going to be wrapping it up here. So I am coming in early tomorrow morning. I mentioned that on Clay Bros that I was gonna that I'm starting my day early tomorrow. So I still have to get dinner, get ready for sleep and all that type stuff. Doing all the personal stuff. So I see many people crazy about NFTs. In my opinion, the creators just want gas fees, which is what everyone wants. Yeah, I don't understand how NFTs work. I know NFTs are like from the Ethereum blockchain, and right now gas fees are like stupid high, and that's about the extent of what I know about them. I know one of these days I've got to start doing my homework on NFTs, but they just seem, to me, they seem kind of crazy right now, and just something I've got to research in the future. But I am going to go ahead and wrap this up for the evening. After missing the live stream on Monday and then missing live stream for lunch today, I figured pop in after market, hang out with everyone, and just kind of look over and see where we've been this week. I really haven't looked at the market too much this week. It's just been busy at work and trying to juggle everything. But of course, want to thank everyone who came in today. Paul, Josh, Adam, Shitsa Inu. Thank all y'all for coming by, spending a little bit of time in the evening. I know it can be a little bit, it's less exciting when the market's closed, but it also gives potential for teaching and stuff, because option chains aren't moving around. Everything is static and frozen at this time. But thanks everyone for stopping by and hanging out a bit, and I hope everyone. See you tomorrow, Paul. But yeah, I want to thank everyone who came by and wish you good health and good trades, and I will talk to everybody tomorrow.